Okay, so thank you. You know what? All right. As much as I'm enjoying the blast from the past here, I will kill the music
There
for
we
right
go.
now. So, th- thank you everyone on Twitch for joining us this evening, and I do thank 3 of my 4 players for joining me tonight. We have Jen, Drew, and Jake. That flowed rather. That was almost creepy. Anyway,
Listen, man,
unfortunately,
it's because we have similar names.
unfortunately, Howard will not be joining us tonight because he is GMing his last game for Dragon Con Online, which he is actually streaming. So if we get done before him, that is who we're going to raid.
All right.
And
Oh, yeah.
if he gets done before us, he's supposed to raid us.
Gotcha.
So yay! All right. So again, thank you guys for coming.
I'm not thankful at all.
I am very grateful to be here.
Alrighty. So, let me also make sure that is working the way it should. It is. What is that? What? Hang on a sec. That needs to go. Okay. That does bring up. There were a couple of things I wanted to bring up that I forgot last time. And a couple of new things. So I wanted to go over with that first. Then we'll do a bit of a recap, and then you'll get to go stomp on some rats. So, okay. So, first things first that I wanted to bring up, and I'm actually going to have to hound Howard for this one a bit, because he's actually part of the reason why I remembered to say this. One thing I'm asking of you all, try not to do anything to the maps unless it's something temporary. Because when I see something not right with the maps, that starts irking me.
Okay, which one of us touched those maps? Who did it? Who did it?
I believe Drew drew a square, but I was primarily trying to say
Drew?
this. I was primarily trying to say this as a preemptive. The last
With me, I'm sorry. I
one
didn't
of,
realize you-
one of the last games I ran with Howard, I had a map that I'd actually done in an RPG Maker, and he what was it? Like the second or third session, all of a sudden I start discovering that he put little Easter eggs all throughout the map.
Well, we don't do those things. In fact, Andrew's gonna have to dodge for me beating his ass for making
No,
us
no,
over there.
don't
Listen, man.
don't beat his ass
Squares-
because I hadn't said anything yet.
The squares are
but from now on,
I'll put it in the jar, Drew, for later.
okay. So
No, not the jar. Anything but the jar.
Hey. Okay. I need to. Quick second here. I need to bring Drew down a bit.
I am the loudest.
Yes, I know. I'm quickly
Isn't it
discovering this.
shocking? Usually I'm the loudest.
Well, stand aside, old timer.
Oh! That's 2 for the job, boy. 2.
Okay. No family fighting while we're live. You all can take care of that at break.
I'm doing a time limit, yes.
Okay. So the next thing actually does deal with the overall maps that I have which I will actually... let me take everyone there for a quick second.
Go, go,
Okay, excellent. So glad to see that's working. So this is the overall regional map that I have for this game. And what I was going to ask you guys was if you wanted me to put little text tags next to everything once you discovered what something is.
Yeah.
The stream doesn't see it.
The stream doesn't see what?
The map.
Why not? There we go. I don't know why the... I don't know what the... Alright.
Every session is a learning experience.
Yep. It wouldn't be a real game without tech issues. So...
Amen.
hopefully we have now met our quota. Okay, so once we start figuring out... Yeah, once you all start figuring out what all this is, I will start adding little tags to name everything. But basically, Evrad's Crossing is that little town right there at the crossroads. So that's where you all currently are. Just to kind
So
of...
you wanted us to write something?
No, I will.
Oh, okay.
And I will also do that for the map for inside the town, so you know, like, once you know where, like, the blacksmith is and the temple is, and, you know, so... I just wanted to make sure that was something you all wanted me to do.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, so...
Makes sense because you're the DM, maybe you'd be the one to write it.
So, alright. So, take us back to the...
Take us downtown.
Dashboard. Okay, so now next thing I had, one thing I forgot to mention last time was, and I don't need this immediately, but keep it in your head. I will need it by about the 4th or 5th adventure, give or take. But basically, I would like to, for each of you to come up with at least one short-term goal and one long-term goal for your characters.
Oh man, I've been thinking about that, not off stream, and I was thinking about what things would shape 147's outlook. So I've been thinking about that already.
Okay, well, that's good. But I will need those sent to me, like I said, at some point. Probably won't be, like I said, I won't need them until about the 5th or 6th adventure I've got planned, but...
For 147 right now, he just wants to be a hero, whatever that means.
Yeah. So, that is fine. Okay. So... I do believe that is everything that I wanted to initially cover. So let's get to this, shall we?
Let's do it!
Alright, so when we last left our adventurers, they had made it to Evrad's Crossing and to the River Spout Inn, which was having an extreme rat problem. The innkeeper, of course, I'm blanking on his name right at the moment, but I can solve that here real quick. The Honorable Simon Tillman, who is also the town mayor, offered a week's worth of food and board, or room and board, if you all were to deal with the said rat problem. You all had agreed, and he had shown you to the trap door that leads down to his storeroom where the rats are, and you all were about to enter and start to deal with that. Now, this also reminds me of another thing. I double-checked all the characters just to make sure, and as it turns out, Kojir is the only one that actually has dark vision.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now, Jen, there is if you had picked a different dragon breed, you could have had dark vision.
That's cool. I'll let him comment.
But the golds do not get that.
Okay.
And she gets awesome whiskers.
So that does mean that you all will need to worry about light sources.
Okay.
However, before we get to that,
Would I be able to use my visor as a light source, or would that be...
no.
Alright.
Nice try, but no.
Well, Kojir, you're gonna need to stand 10 feet in front of us and tell us what you see.
Okay, so you all should now see yourselves in the kitchen of the Wine Spring Inn, or the River Spout Inn. Wow, jeez. Okay, now from what I remember, Kojir had stuck his head down to get a look at things.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I am going to do is, the way I've got this set up is I am actually going to transfer you all to the map, but only Kojir should be seeing anything, because he stuck his head down and he's got the dark vision.
Well, if I remember correctly, you told me that I didn't see anything at the time, and then before we left off, me and S-147 were supposed to be dropping down, was what I remember our last point being.
No, well, I remember describing it a bit, because I didn't have things set up properly on the map, as it turned out. But I do have them set up now.
Which is good.
So, let me transfer you guys over there real quick. So, pretty much, yes, everyone's screen should be dark, except for Jake's. And Jake, I would like for you to confirm that for me.
I do see a silhouette that is showing a quarter of the room, it looks like.
Okay, so when you poke your head down, that is what you initially see.
Kojir, this unit cannot see.
So, now let me throw you guys back up to the River Spout Inn. Okay. Now, yeah, I do believe S-147 and was supposed to be taking point, but again, there was a little confusion as to who all had dark vision and who didn't. But since I have now cleared that,
It should be okay.
so S-147, what are you going to do about the fact that you don't have dark vision?
Can Simon hear me?
Yes. Yeah, he's...
This unit requires warmth. And I look at the fire and look back at him. May I borrow your warmth?
What? Oh, you need light.
Yes.
I got some. Wait 1 sec.
I thought I had I do. I have a torch.
Oh. Well,
I'm gonna whip out my torch.
Simon's like,
And-
well, I was actually going to get a lantern.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
if
much safer. That's a great idea.
Yeah, because the last thing I want is for you all to burn my inn down while you're trying to save it.
I promise I won't do any fire.
This will work.
So he rushes over to
Look, Evenok.
the bar. Grab
And
something.
safer than my idea.
Now, I'm guessing S147. You're going to want to be the one holding it currently.
Yes.
Okay. Reason why I want to confirm that is because I need to adjust something on your token. So, give me one moment.
I take the lantern from him. Thank you. This is not quite warm, but it does provide light. Superior to my other method.
It's either warm on the inside.
Yes. Okay. Let's do that. It does
Processing.
30.
This unit now understands that this interior is warm.
All players can see it. Reveal at 30. Okay. So, now. S147 and Kajir, are you going to be heading down into the
Yes.
storeroom?
The
Okay.
unit is ready to help escort.
Now, one thing you will need to keep in mind, Drew, is the fact that you are holding the lantern.
Yes.
So
I cannot use my two-handed weapon, but I should be able to punch.
yes. Yes, you should be able to punch.
I will cast fist. This unit has sorry. This unit is occupying a hand. It must use fist.
Okay.
Walk a little bit ahead.
Oh, shoot. Hang on a sec.
Oh, sorry.
I need to... The audience cannot see anything right at the moment.
Oh no.
So I need to adjust something real quick. Stand by. Doop-a-doop-oo. Doop-oo.
Evenok, please follow behind us. And stand within 5 feet of this unit.
5 feet? Oh,
Operational range is 5 feet.
Yep, there we go.
oh, okay. Thank you, 147.
Let me get this zoomed in a bit so the audience can see a little bit better as to what's going on.
I'm free to move forward a bit.
Yes.
Make room for everybody.
There we go. Apparently I had a little stray gap in my walls. So, I got that taken care of now. Okay, and let's go ahead. Ivanok, are you going to be following them?
Yes. And the suggested 5 feet, I'm going to adhere to that.
Okay. Well, you should now...
Just a joke about attack range.
I know.
Do you now see your token on the map there, Ivanok?
I do.
Okay, so you should be able to now move yourself, correct?
Wonderful. Thank you.
Excellent. Alrighty, so let me see here now. Where was I? What was I looking for? I was looking for these bastards. Okay.
May I roll an investigation to see if I see any rats with the lantern?
I was also going to ask about that.
I'll let you do it then.
You can roll, what is it, perception?
I was going to try and investigate for him, but...
Well, no, it'd be perception because you're physically looking for them. Investigation works a little differently, at least as far as what I remember. Now, actually, that's something else I wanted to bring up real quick. If you all realize that I'm not doing something properly in the terms of 5th edition, please let me know.
It's either or, really, when it comes to, like, looking for things.
Yeah, for me, like, perception is for when, like, you're physically like literally searching for something, looking for something. Investigation would be like knowing who to talk to, where to get records, that kind of thing.
Right.
So, but
I don't know if it's addition, so you're not going to get that from me.
So yeah, if the two of you want to roll me perceptions.
21.
11. Nothing comes up on my radar.
Okay, hang on just a quick sec. That is showing that, but then why is that not showing? There we go. Okay. Sorry, the stream manager wasn't updating like everything else. So I was like,
It's alright.
Okay. S147, you don't see or hear shite. Kojir, on the other hand, you quickly realize that it looks like you're about to be a little surrounded by rats.
There's an army in here. I don't think they like us very much.
This unit does not detect any units. Besides us.
Ooh.
You don't dent very well, do you, S467?
Okay.
We shall remind you that these units do not think. It is merely a pre-programmed response.
So, how many rats do I need to roll perception for that?
No.
Oh boy, I don't see anything. Walk forward.
I'm putting that far forward.
Well, we are going to need some initiatives.
What do you want for us to roll for that? D20, right?
You should actually have an initiative thing on your character sheets.
Oh.
Yeah, it's right next to your armor class.
Yep. In the middle.
Oh. Ah.
Oof.
Aw.
Kajir rolled a 1. Oh, too bad, Kajir. Which is funny because you're the one that actually saw them.
He saw him, so he's afraid of them. Like, oh fuck, that's a lot of rats.
Yeah, I won that game. That's what's most important.
Okay. All right. So, S147, you are up first.
Since I don't see the rats, S147 doesn't put the lantern down and moves forward a little bit.
Okay.
This unit has yet to detect anything. All is okay. All is safe.
Actually, no, I want to have that still going. Just lower it down a bit more. Okay, so basically you're just kind of walking up, still kind of trying to look around.
Yes, he's just looking around.
Okay.
Can I roll into the perception to see if I notice
Yes.
the rat?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, that's what I was leading up to.
Yes. By all means.
No. All is safe. Maybe it would be metagaming if I do anything else.
Well, you see the rat that's about to like crawl up your leg, but aside from that,
If the rat's there, a unit has been detected. I'll try to stomp the rat.
yeah, sure, all right.
So I don't have a proficient, so I'll just roll a d20 for it to try and hit.
Yeah.
Right.
As far as I know.
17. Does that hit?
Yeah. 1 sec. I'm actually trying to think ahead, so I was getting something ready for something you do later. Let me double check, but yeah, that definitely hits. So you squish that one.
Do I roll damage, or is it just
no?
Just...
It's a rat. You step on it. It's dead.
We have defeated the rat infestation.
Evanok.
Yes, sir.
You're up next.
All right, so I'm going to take out my mace.
Okay.
And look around the room to see if there's any near me.
Okay.
You might go ahead and roll.
You might want to move to the square next to Kojir so you can get a better view of things.
There we go. It wasn't working earlier, so now I got it. Okay. And I'm going to note what's in the room so I don't hit anything that might be his property. The rats don't necessarily affect me, but I'm trying to, because I'm a big girl, so I don't want to knock something over, and I don't want to, that's why I'm staying real quiet and real just observant, because I want to know what the robot's going to do.
All right, fair enough.
And I have my mace out, and I am looking around to make sure to check my surroundings. Do I need to roll perception?
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
There's a rat there. There's a rat here. There's a rat here. There's a rat here.
All right.
So.
All right. So I'm gonna turn over to the one that's whoops. Am I in the right? Over here. Dagnabbit. Over there by the barrels with the table. It's not letting me click on anything.
This one here, or?
No, the other one.
This one.
The one that's closest to me, yes, sir.
Okay.
And,
so you'll need to move another square.
There we go.
So you get within range. Now he is actually on the floor.
Okay. Looks like he's on a barrel. I was gonna try to knock him off.
Well, it looks like it's on a barrel because of how the layering of the map works, but he's actually on the floor.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, then I am gonna swing my mace at him and scrolling on this thing. Oof. All right.
Yeah, that hits.
Thank you.
And so
yeah.
So that one goes squish. And Kojir, you're up.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier and go, shish kebab. And I'm gonna move to here and try to attack the rat. Is that on the table or is that below it?
It's under it.
It's under it, okay.
Yeah. But you can still,
Why is it not? What's happening? That's not the button for it? What is happening? Ah, here. I was on the wrong side of the page. Nope, that is not it.
Let me see. I'm gonna take a look at your sheet real quick.
I'm sorry.
Attacks and spellcasting.
Yeah, I was on item name below that one. That was what I just need to scroll up.
Oh, good lord, does that hit? And so yeah, that one goes squish too. Squish. Wrong thing. Okay.
They didn't.
But we didn't destroy anything.
They catcalled in the cavalry.
So it is now the rats' turns. Let's see. So this one is going to scurry to Evrad. This one is going to jump out towards what was it, 147?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, it's right there. Okay. And there aren't any left to come after Kojir, at least at the moment. So, yeah. One moment.
I'm just gonna look down. Oh, you think you're cute?
Bitch, I'm adorable.
Alert! There are more rat infestations.
Okay.
This one sees more fish than infestations.
Yeah. They can't even get through your boot, Evanok, and 147. They're not even getting through you.
That is not a effective strategy.
All right, top of the round, 147.
One thing biting my foot. I'm going to reach down and just, like the other one, try and smash.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'd say you do. So,
Wow.
right. Bit. Evanok.
I'm gonna smile down at the little creature and tell it, thank you for the experience points I'm about to have. And I'm gonna hit it again. Hit that one. Oop, why didn't it do it? I hit the thing.
You might be hitting the item name.
Got it.
Oh, there it is.
No, sometimes there is a delay.
Okay.
That,
okay, thank you.
that will do it.
Thank you for the education. You're dead.
And from up above, Jinhari is like, keep up the good work, guys!
Great.
So,
She's gonna roll her eyes. Veterans will always stay behind.
Jinhari, there is an infestation. Beware.
he's not gonna respond to that.
I'm just gonna walk out of here, toting upstairs with a nice little look on my face, with the rat on my rapier. Can you cook this for me?
Ooh.
Later.
Her.
All right. So, what you guys doing now?
Well, now that we completed our task, I would like to go upstairs and maybe clean off my mace, and if there's any guts on my boots.
Who said you completed? You still hear rats.
Oh, I do? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm gonna look around for more rats.
As I say, there's more to this storeroom than what you all have currently seen.
Well, I can't see very far. Oh shit.
Say, because you need to keep up with S147. Okay. Now, okay, S147, stop right there. Because some of these guys are a little too big to hide.
Whoa.
I realized I was muted for that. Holy shit! I am so sorry. I was saying I was going to take a cautious little jaunt over here to see if we're correct about our assumption of their being done.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, I did not catch that.
Yeah, it's because I was muted. That was my bad.
All right. So, you know what? Everyone roll initiative again.
Okay.
Because this technically is a separate fight.
Oh shit!
Damn, dude! Oh.
Damn.
The universe bounced out. Holy shit.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Companion,
Okay.
I've discovered a rat.
Yeah, this one's a lot bigger than the other ones.
147 was about to like try and put down the lantern, but just decide.
Okay, he's.
Not require a weapon for this.
As I say, you're going to continue to just hold the lantern.
Yeah, hold the lantern and just go
Okay.
with my hands for now.
Okay.
So just
Sweet. Yeah.
1 and 5 bludgeoning.
Oh, pardon me. Oh, bloody hell. Ah, hush. Hush.
Get you some caffeine, my dude.
I can't have caffeine.
Listen, you need to feel the excitement of these rats.
That sounds like a personal problem. Okay. So, S147, you were going for the that big one there in front of you?
Yeah, the one right in front of me.
Okay, that does hit, and that does kill him. So he makes it rather much louder.
I pick it up and say, Coach here, I have found a bigger rat.
I just lick my lips. That looks very good.
Oh, God. Okay, now it is the rats' turns. Because they actually got a nat 20 on their initiatives.
They realize that this is going to be a legendary battle.
Drew.
One sec. Make sure I've got all my rats on the right layers. Yeah, he's gonna. These guys will, though. I'll go ahead and put them out. Sorry, just again thinking ahead.
Do you know there's a recipe? I forget who made it, but there's like a really old recipe for fried rats and fried squirting.
Wow.
Okay.
I love when you study 13th century British cooking.
All right, so let me get back on the right layer, and let me also make sure everything is still. Yep. Okay. All right, so this little rat here is going to leap onto S147.
Oh no! It's on me.
Wow. How do I want to deal with that?
Just have to be careful not to hit myself when I punch it.
Let's go with the classics. It leaps towards you. Looks like it was trying to like maybe go for your faceplate. But it lands like on your shoulder / collarbone and somehow gets inside.
Warning, this unit is not made for organic beings.
I'm stepping back.
You have come within the prescribed 5 feet radius.
I can't hit you, dude, or spitfire at you.
And these rats, the other rats, start closing in. So.
it's not gonna find much in there besides wiring to damage.
Well, it's actually not going to damage anything, but that's not where it now. It doesn't quite know where the hell it is.
It's 147.
And the rest of them, do no damage to you. 147. Kojir, you're up.
Okay.
Just gnawing on me. I'm not sure what to do about this. I am confused.
I'm confused.
So my movement is that, okay. And I will swing at the rat directly above 147.
The big one?
Razor. Yes.
Okay. Roll it. Nice.
I'm out of the Peckish Kitty, now go to bed.
Alright, Evanok, you're up.
Okay, well, seeing all this drama go down and noticing that these two guys are in front of me and there's nothing I can do, I guess I'm going to move back over to here. I do have a crossbow.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and take my crossbow out.
Okay.
And I'll try to, this is going to be.
So you can shoot at any of these three from where you're standing.
Yes. So since Kojir is right next to this other one here on the barrel, or I guess at the chest, I'm going to try to go for the one furthest away.
Okay, that would be this one.
And
roll it.
Well, yeah.
Well, good.
Did you do it? Okay.
Yes, it did, and it just barely hit, but it does hit. So you just skewered that one to the floor.
Yeah.
S-147. Now, S-147, if you want, you can basically spend your action to try to extract the rat from inside you.
I think 147 would worry about that later.
Okay.
For now, he's just going to focus on the rats that are out there at the moment.
Okay.
Kojir, they seem to be unable to harm me. Are they really a threat? And I once again going for this one.
Okay.
Or can I reach that?
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's an adjacent square.
147 likes him some hands.
Squish. Speed.
Well, that's the way to do it.
Okay. These rats are coming to join the fray, and the last one surviving that's actually near you all. Well, actually, there is also the one in S-147, but I'll deal with that here in just a second.
Even Kojir, they are multiplying in numbers.
Oh, no. Wow, we're about to earn our keep.
The Kojir, this rat successfully actually jumps over you onto that box.
Oh, damn.
I have never seen a Mexican jumping rat. This is insane.
Should it be like a toss fire jumping rat or something like
You're
that?
right, I'm sorry.
Like, he sent us the link to the nation and stuff.
You don't know where he's been.
I've heard some weird stories.
I was about to say, what's a Mexico?
I was about to too, but I kept my mouth shut.
Okay. S-147. The rat that is inside you is apparently attempting to... It is literally running circles inside your chest cavity.
Calm down in there.
Kojir, you're up.
I will stab for the one that jumped above me. This is what you'll get for trying to frighten me. I'm not fighting easily. Oh.
Yeah, that's a nat 1. So that automatically misses. And it is my standard practice to roll a d4 to see just how badly you screw up.
Oh, man.
And
oh shit! I just heard somebody in the mess of the rat screaming. You might want to hurry up. What's going on down here?
And Kojir, you said you're using a rapier, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You stab your rapier into the box and get it stuck.
Ooh. This is why I'm much better with the pick.
Evrad, you're up.
All right, so seeing that jolliness go down, I'm going to go ahead and there's a rat right next to us.
Yep.
And I'm trying not to break the box, so I'm going to point my crossbow at it, even though I'm at a short distance, and go for it.
Okay. Obviously, taking part of your action to reload the thing.
Yes. Yes. I did.
Surprisingly enough, that missed. So your bolt twines into the wall right above the rat.
I'm gonna look over at Kojir and be like, eh?
Good try.
Thanks.
S-147, you're up.
47 looks at them. You have it cornered. Good luck. And I grab the rat in front of me. Is it big enough for me to pick?
What?
Okay, hear me out. I want to pick the big rat and throw it at the smaller rat.
Okay, because if you were about to try to attempt rat flail, I was going to hurt you.
No.
But if you are attempting to throw the rat, I will say yes, you can, but you will be at disadvantage.
Alright, so
on your character sheet, toggle the thing to disadvantage, and then give me basically a dex check.
Oh, a dex check.
Yeah. Because you still get your abilities score mod to attacks.
That.
Wow. Yeah, that doesn't... Considering it's disadvantage, you get the 6, and
yeah.
So, yeah, that you overshot it. Whee!
This unit has cleared the path. He's just gonna roll with it. It didn't work, but he's just gonna roll with it.
Okay, and if I remember correctly, or is that just the?
It seems like you're echoing Byron on the stream.
Oh.
What's causing that? Because I don't hear it coming through Mom's headset right now, so I think that's on your end.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Internet gremlins.
My God, the internet gremlins.
I guess. My educated guess.
Okay. That'll work. Should have actually probably taken that into effect last time, but that is okay.
Like
alright.
channel.
This rat will turn around and go at Kojir again. Oh wait, shoot! I was no, he doesn't.
He does have the green castle.
Kojir.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a dex save.
Dex save.
Basically a dex check.
9.
Okay, so this rat has successfully jumped onto your head.
Oh no.
Not what it was intending.
Of character, is this Ratatouille?
Man, I'm gonna look down and make a hard choice.
No. No.
Please, no.
And these other two still can't hurt S-147.
I do not think they're hostile.
Kojir, you're up.
Going to attempt to wrestle this rat off my head, or would I need to roll for that?
Just give me a strength check.
Ooh, I'm not pretty good. Oh, that was not bad.
You have captured the rat.
Ha ha! And I kind of jiggle him in my hand a little bit.
Damn it.
Evrad.
Well, I no longer have to reach over and slap it off of him. So,
Don't hurt my baby.
I'm going to reload my crossbow and try one more time.
Shooting at one of these two?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I will leave it to your discretion which one you want me to pierce.
Well, it would help if you hit first.
Oh,
Oh no.
Damn it.
So,
I'm gonna look at my crossbow.
there's now a bolt jiggling from the top of the chest there.
I need to practice.
S-147.
how's that rat inside my chest doing? Is he?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let me see what's going on.
Is there any problem that I should be taking care of right now, or should I focus?
Well, it apparently got too close to your power core, and just fried itself.
Oh no! Danger! Do not touch my internal core. It is quite dangerous.
S-147, the brand new version of microwaving.
I'm gonna look up and be like, what's that smell?
Unit can take the place of a confection oven.
Oh.
Can I try and... Yeah, I'm just gonna do second verse, same as the first. I'm gonna smash the one in front of me.
Okay.
Ooh! Oh wait, no, I still have disadvantage on.
Yeah. Turn that off and give me another roll.
Yes, sir.
Damn. All right. Well, yeah, that's dead.
This unit is effective at slaying rat.
Okay. Nope. And Kojir, what's your AC?
16?
That would be a nope. All right. So Kojir, you're up.
I still have the one rat in my hand, yeah?
Yep.
And he's technically alive.
Yep. He's still squirming.
I'm gonna hold him there, and I'm gonna attack the one that's directly ahead of me.
With what?
Rapier only takes one hand.
The rapier is still stuck in the box.
Oh, that's right. Then I'll go for... Hey, I'll go for my claws then, because I have those.
All right.
His weapons are moving.
Holy shit!
Kitty got claws.
Yeah, that you just killed its ancestors in the process of killing it.
They slashed it, and it had a second of moment before it died.
Yeah.
I feel like the was it One Punch Man thing? Only it's the rat sitting there with claws coming at him.
Correct.
Oh god! I can imagine the one in your hand is now shitting itself. Can you get like a free intimidation check on it or something?
No, it's not that intelligent.
I'm gonna look down and be like, "You are a weapon."
I can eat this, right?
Ooh. Mm.
147's chest kind of opens up and the rat just flops out.
Ew.
Perfectly cooked.
Well, perfectly crisped.
This sector is clear.
Now,
would you like to interrogate that one, Kojir?
I was to say, Kojir, what are you going to be doing with your live rat?
I'm gonna walk upstairs and show it to the barkeep. We killed him!
Yeah. Well, as I say, I wouldn't do that just yet.
Do this over here. I like to imagine every time we make a fresh Kojir just walks up, cook this one too.
Lord.
I'm gonna, I guess I'm just gonna pinch him with my claws since he's in my hand already.
Oh, so you're just gonna kill it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you would technically decide to gag. And then I'm not sure if that constitutes as a action, but I need to try and get my rapier out of that bar.
It will, but you can still move.
I can pull it out for you.
I'm not very strong. That might help.
You should retrieve your weapon.
Okie dokie.
So,
Do I need...
strength check?
Huh?
Do I need to roll anything for
Oh,
taking the
no.
weapon out of that?
No, especially since combat is technically over.
Okay.
All right. You all continuing forward?
147 keeps walking forward. Look, Evrad, more provision.
Ah. I wonder what he keeps in here.
Should I not move forward?
Well, let's go ahead and I'll let you guys roll another initiative.
Okay.
This will probably be the last one, though.
Warning, there are more rats.
Oh, man.
Good lord, guys!
You're on point, man.
We're tired. We've been killing rats.
147 is... He's the rat exterminating machine that he was made to be.
He has found his calling.
Your purpose is served.
This unit's purpose is not war. It is pesticide.
Oh, well. Great, guys. The rats rolled higher than we did.
Oh no, it's the legendary super rats! We're not dealing with our average pest control Saiyan warrior anymore.
I actually love where I do have a rodents of unusual size sound clip here.
Oh no.
That's brilliant.
So, all right. So the rats approach, but they seem to be gathering at this entrance, but they do not get any They do not go any further. Kojir.
Peculiar. I'm going to pull out my short bow and try to aim for the one in the very front.
Okie dokie. That will hit. And so that will kill. As soon as I move the turn order so I can get to the button. Alright. S147.
So, question: can I use my my light crossbow with the one hand?
At disadvantage, yes.
In that case, I'm going to. Would it take an action to put the lantern down?
I'd say you could if you put the lantern down, get your crossbow and shoot. AKA, if you don't move, you can do all of those.
All right, that's the plan then.
Okay.
I put the lantern down, calmly just pull out a very uniform-looking crossbow, and I take a shot at this one.
Megalodon.
14.
Moment.
And for anyone questioning where it was, it's just part of my leg. Pulled it out of the pocket.
Okay. All right. I just made some adjustments. You should actually see the lantern sitting next to you.
Oh. Look, Kojir, warmth.
And I will actually select that all of you can move that around if you want. Okay, so you were shooting at this one?
Yes.
Okay, it did.
The unit will be as best of a barricade as it can.
Evrad.
Alright, loading the crossbow.
Alright.
Second verse, same as the first.
I'm Henry VIII. God damn it.
You're welcome.
That hits.
Woo!
So that will kill.
I marked down 3 on my tally for rats.
Okay. So it would be the rat's turn. Hang on just a sec, just for a comedic thing here. Let me hang on a sec. Y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I hear. Okay.
I don't hear shit, but that's because I have to keep y'all low so there's no echo on my end.
Warning, this one's big.
All right. That one is going to attempt to hurt S147.
Warning, please stand within 5 feet of this unit. Excellent, tightened up now.
That's my rodents of unusual size sound.
I couldn't make a joke. So, they're wild. They're here to avenge their kind.
But I will kick back the original things I had, and I was trying to do a roll, now that I think about it. And it still can't hurt S147.
Please do not attack this unit. For your own safety. 147's a tough boy.
Okie dokie. Kojir, you're up.
Okay, so question, is it possible for me to get behind it, or is there no room to slip past him?
No. It's pretty much in the way.
Okay. And I will shoot another arrow.
Were you going to try to Darksteel butt stab this thing?
Holy.
I get backstab damage.
God.
Like you need it.
Jeez.
Good grief, man.
He's so inclined to killing rats.
A natural environment.
He's just Diablo del Gato, this shit.
Yeah.
Antonio said,
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh.
Hmm.
I am the rat slayer. He is the rat cooker.
Would you like this unit to cook this one?
That's 147.
Alrighty. You can't see anymore at the moment, so... Oh, snap, the cat did not like being in my lap. So I'm going to walk forward a little bit. Ivanok, Kojir, please grab the lantern.
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
I'm going to reload my crossbow and just stay on point while I'm walking. Oh no. I think I already walked right into a
Yep.
bush. I'm by the Am.
Great. I'm gonna very shakingly hold the lamp.
Okay.
Shall I roll a perception to see if I notice this right here?
No, you notice him.
Okay.
Although let me clear the dead here, quick sec. Make it a little easier for you all to see.
We're just gonna make more.
Well, yes, I realize that, but
I admire that these come in fun flavors.
I just point the crossbow at him. Please stand back. This unit is on duty. And there. Oh, didn't mean to do that twice. Ignore the second one. It lagged for a second. Or if you want to do the second one, go right ahead.
Nah.
DM's call.
I'll give it to you, and that will kill it.
Okay. I would like to cancel my eek.
Well, you're up.
Honestly, I was expecting to get an attack of opportunity on me first.
5th edition doesn't really have attacks of opportunity that I've seen.
Well, it did.
Oh, it does?
But it
Yeah,
did.
well, then I've been forgetting that, so, well, whatever. I'll have to look into that.
We're learning.
A-okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and peek around the corner and be like, wow, he really did have a problem. So I'm going to, once again, load my crossbow.
Okay.
And hit that again. Yay! Oh, look.
Which one did you kill?
The the one furthest away from us.
Okay.
This one or this
Damn it.
one?
Alright, you know what?
Nope,
Move
that's
this
fine.
over here. Okay. Rats' turns. So, these two will come up and attempt to attack S-147.
Please stand back. They're gonna insert my chest cavity too, aren't they?
Ew.
No, they're not. They are starting to slightly scratch your finish, though.
No, not my blade.
And then from behind them, you hear this god-awful...
My God, it's the legendary Ultra Rat.
Kojir, you're up.
Great.
I'm assuming there's no room for me to really slip past.
You can actually go through ally squares without issue.
Okay, so
147 just kind of like flattens himself out, like how you do when you're sneaking across a wall, but there's no wall.
Eek. Eek. Eek.
Engaging Eek protocol. That is a big rat.
And we'll attack the rat directly below me.
Okay.
With my claws. I still have my bow.
That'll kill it.
Why did I even use the rapier before? These are great.
S-147.
Can I walk over the dead bodies?
There's still a live rat.
However, that's not nearly as big as a problem as this rat.
Well, yes, I know, but it is in your way.
Correct.
So.
Okay, so I was gonna say like if I could like walk over like around it, but.
You can if you go through Kajir's square and then like come out around over here.
Fine. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Because I just want to put myself between this big rat and them.
Yeah.
I know they can see the small one.
Yeah. Okay.
I just put myself over here and put the crossbow away and just get ready with my greatsword.
Okay. I will say you could actually move to here if you want.
Oh hell yeah, that's way better.
Okay. All right. Evanok.
Well, I'm actually going to slightly look over and be like, I wonder if it'd make a good coat.
Good Lord.
I will hold back from wanting to use my fire breath because it just, I mean, come on, look at it.
Yeah.
But for the sake of Kajir having a really good meal later on, I'm going to fire my crossbow.
At this one here?
At the big one.
At the big one. Okay.
Maybe I should have split that one.
Son of a...
I'm going to try to hit it like in between the eyes too because, I want either a good coat or, Kajir to have a good meal.
Even off maybe a clear. That was all skill.
Well.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It actually died.
She crit the bloody thing.
You're welcome.
There is no more danger.
Okay, could you? Would you like to finish off this bloody rat here, please?
Yes, I'm actually gonna get down on all fours and wiggle my booty. My eyes get real wide.
Oh God!
And then pounce on him.
Oh boy!
He went full. This rat is trying to get away from you.
Wait, and you, wait, punk!
Rubbing my nose.
S-147, would you like to kill this rat, please?
Alright, I'm just gonna turn around with the greatsword I already have. You've come within 5 feet of this unit.
Thank you.
Just, you just see his hand go from holding it up, just flips upside down, just stabs. Impales it onto the ground.
Interesting. I'm going to take out my notebook and start drawing what I see.
With that done, 147 puts the sword away and looks at the rat. Now we bring it to Simon. Can I roll a strength check to pick it up? Because he's watched Kajir walk back with 2 rats already. He needs a bigger rat to take back.
What's your strength score?
My strength is 18.
Is 18? No, you don't need to. You don't need to make a roll for that.
I just pick it up like one does a dead possum. So here, you have acquired your dinner.
I sit there rubbing my nose. Yes, that's great.
Okay, so combat has now ended. However, as especially since Evanok is walking closer to it, you do see how the rats got in here.
That's what I was looking for. This little place in the back.
Yeah, that is a large hole.
Okay, well, I can't see very far on my map.
Well, that's because the lantern is back up at the top.
Oh shit! I run back to the lantern. Like
I don't mind holding it.
Dork. And drag it back down over to here. Aha. Guys, I think I know how they got in.
Oh, and I should stop all the sound effects because, yeah, there's no combat and the rats are dead.
The war of rats is over.
A hole. Be careful, Evanok. We need ropes to traverse.
I'm gonna roll for perception and not turn around and throw something at the robot. Little shit. We can traverse.
Do I still have the rat on my back?
The large one? Yeah, I guess.
Alright.
Ooh, that was a hell of a delay.
Something?
Wow.
So what?
Should I just add it to my inventory?
No.
Okay.
So, I rolled a 15.
Okay.
How do I see God?
You see a large hole.
Maybe the
The tunnel that the hole leads to is too small for any of you to get through, except for maybe Kojir, but...
I look at Kojir and be like, kind of nod towards it. Ew.
I shake my head. I don't crawl in holes.
I can respect that.
Can I kind of like shine the lantern down there to see if we can't see anything?
It just continues on until the light stops.
You can
You
tell
should find something to plug.
the owner might have something.
I can set some cantrips. I mean,
I see the planks of wood on the ground. Can I just start like picking them up to put them around here?
Sure.
All right, that's exactly what I'm gonna start doing.
Okay.
I guess I'll try to grab like a barrel or something to help him to brace it.
I mean, they obviously chew through stone, so this is only going to be a minor fix, but...
It's a temporary fix.
Yeah.
We'll report it to him, just to keep just slow any more coming in out from, just to slow them down, really.
Okay. And, Evanok, you said you wanted to brace with a barrel or something?
Yeah, well, whatever would be, if they're all going to chew through stone, is there anything that... Everything looks like wood to me around here, so...
well, that would be accurate.
So I guess I'll just grab something that's pseudo-heavy, that it might at least, slow them down. Or if we hear something go crash, we'll be alerted that something's down here. Something else.
Maybe check around for like a hammer of nails.
Hang on. I need to double check. And you're even trained in it. Excellent. Evanok, give me a survival check.
Yes, sir. I was going to ask, but then I was like, Don't meta. Just 11.
If you pile up some of the dead carcasses,
I was gonna say
that should deter some of them from returning.
So I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of dead rats and just like shove it in the hole. Just, and, like push it with my food and try to add something in there, cracking the bones and like squishing it in there and be like, you don't want to come this way. Here's your warning.
Yours are just gonna go down. I'm gonna hold the 2 rats that I killed real close to me. Go.
I'm gonna point at the big rat and go, yes, yes, yes.
This unit must report this corpse.
I'm also gonna retrieve my arrows.
Yes, I would like to do that as well.
Okay. Do you all remember how many you fired off during all this?
I shot only 2 arrows.
Same.
Okay.
So
You were able to successfully recover half.
I get 1 arrow.
I get 3.
So
I missed a
that's
lot.
and that's by the book. So
Gotcha.
The other one broke.
yep.
Oh no, this unit lost an arrow.
Actually,
Try to get you a new one.
hang on a quick sec.
Just that.
Everyone keep their eyes on the map here for a quick second. That is not what I wanted.
Is it gonna jump?
No.
Oh no.
I'm staring intensely at the map.
I mean, she said she piled bodies, so.
Yay!
So many X's.
Let that be a warning.
Never return.
In the first Asian, the shadows first lengthened. Koji was there, waiting for Rat.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. So, you all can now make your way back up to the inn.
The mayor unit will appreciate this big rat. Yeah, just for sake of it, I'll pick back up the lantern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you will take it.
Well, I was to say, I was actually just going to move everyone back to the
Okay.
one.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. So, one moment. Boom.
I walk out, just holding the rat. Simon, we found your rat.
Well, it wasn't exactly my rat. How bad was the damage down there?
There is a big hole.
A big hole.
We did our best not to touch any of your property, sir.
There is one hole that the rats came through. We kind of temporarily
There are 2 holes.
barricaded, but you're going to need something more.
Okay. Okay. All right. And he looks to Evanok, and I do appreciate your effort to not damage any more what all was already damaged down there.
You're welcome. You had a problem.
Yes. So I figured. And Jinhari's like, good work, team.
Just gonna pat him on the side of the leg. It's okay. It's okay. We didn't need lightning down there.
The rat came through the front.
What?
You kept the area secure.
Of course. All right. So Simon is starts yelling at his daughters to he's going to have a a celebratory feast tonight to honor you all and to celebrate the fact that there's now no more noise.
Are we eating rats? Just curious.
No.
Okay.
Simon's like, do I look like someone who would serve my honored guests rat?
I don't know.
Just,
in
so
some
just has
countries
the
it's
two rats
delicious.
and lowers them slowly with his ears going down.
Oh.
Okay, he looks at Kajir and he's like, if you specifically tell me you want me to cook the rats, I will do so, but I'm not putting them on the menu.
He raises them both up. Please.
I was hoping you would say no.
Can I roll for skinning the big one?
Right here, the store.
No, I mean wherever I'm supposed to go and do that at.
We will address that here in a minute.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
do that for off time. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. Okay. Let's see here.
When 47 just starts looking around the kitchen. There are many foods in here. Are the rats after them?
I believe that's what the rats were after. Yes.
I see.
Please
I-
don't take a... Go ahead.
Sorry.
Please don't take offense, Simon, but one of them, or actually a couple of them, are pretty big. What are they eating down there?
Well, my storeroom was one of two places the village has its emergency ration stored.
Oh.
So,
Beans.
Do we need to go collect rations for you?
no. There should be enough at the temple to cover us if we have a problem. But, well, okay. Some of the farmers have been telling me they've been having some problems with their livestock, but overall, the harvest is, well, at least we should be fine.
First food and then livestock? These rats are ambitious.
Well, I'm not entirely sure. It's
Mayor, if there are rats assaulting the livestock, then you will be at danger of losing your food.
I don't think it's the rats.
Processing.
And
But-
what do you think it is?
Not to change the subject, but
He-
can I
he-
have my
he-
loot back?
He holds up his hands and he's like, hold on a minute. I don't know what is happening. You'll have to talk to the farmers, but that is for another time. Right now, we need to get ready for the feast, and I should probably show you your rooms.
Oh, thank you.
You do want to see your rooms, right?
This unit would like to opt to wait downstairs for more rats.
He kind of slowly turns to you and kind of looks up and he's like, huh?
That's a great idea. Such thoughtfulness, 147.
You don't need to... You don't want a room?
What is a room? Wait.
I
know
hug
what a
on-
room.
On Simon's leg, he can just sleep in my room with me. He doesn't do it a lot, but can I have my loot back?
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. Hands you the loot. Okay, so you two want to... okay, that works. Hey, that's one less room I have to tie up, so... if you really want to go down there, I guess...
But the others are resting.
Oh.
We'll keep watch.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, sure.
147 just does like the most stiffest nod.
actually, let me send that down to the map. Okay. Who was going to say what?
I was gonna say I didn't get the chance to do this yesterday. I wanted to roll up the perception in the main room to see if there are any like strategic vantage points that I might want to bear in mind in case, for on the off chance that this does get attacked by rats or whatnot.
Well, from which vantage, from like what point of attack?
Like, say if somebody's trying to bust down the front door, what would be the best place for him to, besides standing directly in front of the front door, to help barricade it? It's just for precaution.
Well, I mean, the best cover would be the kitchen and the bar.
Right.
So, don't even really need to roll for that.
Can I play a tune for these festivities?
Sure, if you want.
Yay!
I will sing about how we killed the rat from Simon's past.
The rat is Simon's past. Such a haunting tale.
All right. So let's move you all. I'm going to move you all to the second floor.
Ooh.
Which should be below. And give me just a quick second, because I just realized that I probably need to move things. What did he say? Control? What was it? Okay, fine. Don't work the way I want you to.
Thanks, Roll20.
Okay, so I was just getting the streams view down to the first floor, or to the second floor. Okay, so he is actually going to let you all take your pick of rooms.
Ooh. Well,
Because of what you all did for him.
thank
So
you.
let
I
me,
usually sleep out in the open, so I'll take whatever.
I also sleep under the stars.
What is sleep?
It's when you power down and recharge your power source.
I see.
She really had to think about that one.
How do you explain that to a wolf?
For real.
Oh man, these look
Okay.
nice.
Wow.
So yeah, everyone's got a choice of their room.
Okay. Well,
Knowing Howard, I will pick his room, and knowing him, he will. Would help if I go back to the selecting tool. Let's see.
Coach here, this room over here is of strategic value.
I say Howard will probably pick that room. Knowing
It's
him.
close to a doorway.
Eva will go ahead and pick this one then.
Okay. Don't want to pick one of the bigger ones?
Nope.
Okay.
He is modest and kind.
All right.
147 is just pacing back and up the hallway. Kojir, also this room is useful for strategic importance.
Well, my friend, I think we should stay near our friends. It could
What?
be.
If he gets
Be
to like
wise.
rent out the bigger rooms, that's more money he makes. We should be
Yes.
we should be humble.
He actually kind of blushes. He's like, wow.
God, it's very well.
Okay.
So 147 was going to share a room with Kojir, correct?
If you want. I mean, it's.
I mean, technically, he did offer to go downstairs for the night.
Yeah. Well, Simon literally is just like, you know what? Your name was S147, correct?
This unit is Sentinel Series 147. That is correct.
Okay. Go ahead and take this room. He opens the door for this one.
I understand.
That can be. Those are your quarters.
He just walks in and slowly closes the door. It's incredibly awkward. Like, he doesn't break eye contact at all.
I have to imagine you don't even leave the door. You're still standing at the door even after you closed it.
Exactly. The morning when somebody comes to wake us up, I'm just already standing there. Hello.
He's Simon's like.
You can see his glow from his toes at the end of the
I want to give him a thumbs up. You're doing great. I was 147, sorry.
Well, please enjoy your rooms. If you need anything, just come down and let me know, and I'm going to go help my, well, actually, I should probably go and tell my wife that you all were successful. And then I'm going to help my daughters, with the feast. So.
Yay!
Wonderful.
But if any of you need anything, please just come down and let me know.
Yes.
Actually, before he comes out, this unit would like to acquire about a blacksmith.
Oh, yes, we do have a blacksmith. Sorry, GM needs to look up name.
Weapon and armor maintenance is important.
Good old Wolf Burger. Actually, the smithy is when you go out of the inn, just kind of diagonally to your right. It's right there at the corner. So, all right. I'm gonna pause things here for right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So that we can call a break.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I need a break. However, when we come back from break, I will want to go over the downtime rules with you all. Getting ideas to what you all are going to want to do for that. Although normally part of the whole reason for the downtime rules though is so that you can still kind of have an idea as to what your character's doing, even though we're not really playing things out. I might, depending on what you all decide to do, I might play some things out because that'll also help extend things.
Okay.
So, alrighty. So yeah, we will be right back. So, back to it. Alright. So, I am... I'm actually going to move everything to the map of the town right at the moment. Sure. That is showing for everyone.
Kojir, Ivanov, Jinhari, we should make ourselves useful while we wait for the feast.
We should come up with a group name.
Not in character right now.
Oh.
Put the cup down.
That's it. That's it. Put the jar down. Okay, so what I was going to go over with you guys... Oh, hang on a quick sec. Let me pan out a bit for the stream so I can get a good view of things. All right. So what I was going to go over with you guys now is I actually, like I said, one of the things I was going to be doing with this game was, when it was originally with Pathfinder, was Pathfinder had a bunch of new optional rules and stuff for downtime stuff. And I was going to be doing something similar, and actually, as it turns out, 5th edition had a couple of things listed, so...
Is that like homework?
No.
Because we're not home when we do it. It's just work.
Boy, Jeebus. Okay. So, I am going to look at roughly how many days you have, and then tell you all what your options are. The 13th of a meal. That's not right. I put the wrong... Oh, well, fun. I put the wrong day in the current date thing back on the dashboard. I'll have to fix that. Because the 13th is Jofa. Okay, alright. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That actually makes some sense. Okay. Alright, so basically, there are two things you all will need to consider for your characters when it comes to outside of an adventure. Is your lifestyle expenses, which, at least for this first batch of downtime, you won't have to worry about, because your reward for the adventure you just did was free room and board for a week. So, but for adventure, for downtime after this, that is something that you will have to worry about. But it's fairly simple. It's basically you figure out how many days and what level of lifestyle you want, and that tells pretty much how much gold you have to spend to take care of armor and weapon upkeep, room and board, blah blah blah. Now, in the terms of what all you can do during downtime, there's actually quite a bit. So like, if you were wanting to craft an item, if you wanted to practice a profession, downtime is pretty much when you would be doing that.
Makes sense.
Also, like recuperating if you had any injuries, which S-147 got, nicked a little, but that was about it.
This unit had a rat inside of it. I need to thoroughly clean myself.
Yes, please.
If you're wanting to do research, which that's not only like book research, but that's also like if you were wanting to, learn more about learn more about Evrad's Crossing and the surrounding areas and whatnot. You talk to people and whatnot.
Ready to town. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, also if you want to check the scuttlebutt, see what the rumors, are for some of the things going on.
147's not going to get anywhere.
Hello.
Well.
So, training is also an option, where you could learn a new language or become proficient in a new set of tools. Although that can take quite a bit of time. So there's also carousing, which I will admit, because the nature of the town you're in, I had to redo the results table and I'm actually rather proud of myself for it. Although our spellcasters are not high enough level, there is crafting magic items is also an option. Gaining renown, performing sacred rites, running a business, selling items, buying items, crime, if you really wanted to go that far.
Gojir's life of crime.
Yeah, I've been entertained.
Gambling, relaxation, religious services, scribing scrolls, stuff like that. So now, looking at the map, you all will have. Or looking at my calendar, which I am trying to figure out what's the best way to make that available on the wiki. But I do have a full calendar for this world.
Okay.
I mean, you could just have it as a on the main screen when we're setting up, just to let people know how much.
Well, on the I do have a current date box on the dashboard that gives the day, the date, the month, and the year. But I'm just talking about like in the wiki so that you could reference it outside of game. I'm trying to figure out what the best way, because I currently have it on a spreadsheet. So I will say this though, this world does have 2 moons. So, yep. And let's see.
So, the sky is looking at us.
Actually, at this night, it is not. Because at this night, both moons are actually on a new moon. So they are not in the sky.
The moons are missing.
They'll come back.
So, but it does look like you all will have about a week to kill before the next adventure will kick up.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so about 6 days.
So are you asking us what we're gonna do in that meantime, or?
I would like to at least get a general idea as to what you're going to be doing.
I didn't know if you're asking us for this information now or later.
No, well, I am asking for now.
All right. Who wants to go first?
I will.
Okay.
I would like to definitely make like a small map of the town, noting where all the important locations are, since I do have the ability to have cartography done, because I have those items. And then I would just like to note where all the most important people are.
Okay. I believe Howard was wanting to do something similar along that line. So basically, you're going to be spending a lot of the time doing research.
Yes.
Is basically what that accounts to. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. And to be nice, considering the type of research you're wanting to do, I won't even say there's a gold cost to it.
There is or there's not?
There will not be for this.
Okay, gotcha.
So, all right. Map of town. Info on. Okay, now are Drew and Jake, are either of you wanting to do anything different, or are you all wanting to help basically do the same thing, just so everyone kind of knows the area you all are in?
My original idea was to just start patrolling the town, but
okay.
Now that you mentioned the carousing and such, you made it sound very interesting. I would like to go around and carouse.
Okay.
My brain may have farted in understanding what that meant. That you were just saying, like, talk to people to see what's going on, right?
No, that's research. Carousing is basically going out, getting drunk, having a good time.
Oh, 147 is totally gonna do that.
Oh God.
I can't get drunk, and I'm just.
I was about to say.
Hello, fellow children.
Does 147 even know how?
He has a gas tank. He fills it up with potions and whatnot.
Oh.
You'll see what works.
Well, you know what? I'm actually going to say for 147, carousing you're going to have to wait on.
Alright.
You'll have to be shown.
Okay, in that case, I'm just going to patrol this town with.
Okay.
While she's making the map.
All right.
I will.
Hang on a quick second. Hang on.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm making notes. So. S7. Okay.
I still have the rat on my back, right?
Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. No, whatever. No, you do not have the rat on your back anymore.
Ah, man, that would have been a hell of a good conversation starter.
Andrew.
Good lord. All right, Jake, what were you,
So I'm going to go Jake, more than likely, being that he knows that there's not a lot of nobles, to his knowledge, because of the mayor not being a noble. He's probably going to continue, he's going to either entertain, so go to the tavern and perform, or
Okay.
To make extra coin, of course, and or go to where people are partying or such and perform there to also earn extra coin.
Well, pretty much if there's any partying going on, it's going to be at the River Spout Inn. So,
Okay, then there you go.
so yeah, so that would be practicing a profession, basically.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So. It helps if I could type.
Whilst Enoch is making a map and 147 is just walking around, Kojir is sitting there being the life of the party.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Every time she walks by him, she's gonna give him a thumbs up.
He's just going to thumbs up and keep scrubbing his good eye.
Yes.
Loot.
Okay.
Like,
So,
every time we ask him, it's a different, like, old school video game soundtrack he's playing.
all right. So, Avonok, if you could give me,
A high five? Yes. Right there.
give me. Well, actually, let me see if you're proficient in that.
I'm very proficient in high five.
No.
Damn it.
Give me 3 charisma checks because you are not
Oh.
proficient in persuasion.
Okay. Uno. Whoops. Damn it. My other screen just totally went away. Right, that's 1.
Okay.
And 3. Come on, roll 20.
Okay.
Great, the GM laughs. That's wonderful.
Now, okay. I need to ask this just to make sure everything is clicking properly in my head. What general information you're going to be learning about the area are you going to be informing the others?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So, that then... So
yeah,
now...
she's quiet now, but she's a talker. Mm-hmm.
So that now pretty much means that I get to label a lot of things on the map.
Yay!
So, okay. So, now, a couple of notes about the constable. He is pretty much the local law here.
He's the law.
If for any reason you the whole reason why it looks like he's doing construction is because he is.
He can cross class. It's okay.
I believe it.
And S147, he will be the one you will need to talk to about patrolling.
Alrighty.
So, and Howard's character is going to need to talk to him as well. So, then we have the dwarves of the town.
I must go on patrol to prevent the rats from invading.
Uh-huh.
Good job.
When the moment a real threat shows up, 147 is going to be so surprised.
It wasn't rats at all.
Actually, that's Smithy. Wolfgang Berger is the local smithy. He is a dwarf. His wife Gretchen is a jeweler by trade, and they have a young by dwarf standards, a young son named Lucas.
That's a lot of burgers.
We've got the Shrine of Keela the Nurturing, which is tended by Brother Thomas Crane. And he actually has a familiar.
Ooh.
Herbert the Pig. Yeah. If you scroll down and see this
Hut.
building right here, that is actually a small tower.
I thought it was going to be a pyramid.
Nope.
It's going to be gazebo.
A vantage point has been discovered.
You quickly learn that is the residence of basically the town kook.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Who, and you are gonna love his name.
Oh boy.
can't wait.
Andrew, be quiet.
Roxmox Pentox.
I want to party with that guy.
Right?
The amount of X's that he has in that name has to come from Zon.
Nope, actually. He is he's also kind of the town hermit too. But very few people like. Well, you know what? I will hold off on that for just a moment.
We'll learn that through. When we actually meet him.
Yeah. Well, if you meet him.
147 just starts banging on every door.
Hello, I am Unit 147.
Just walks away.
I am patrolling your area.
You are safer.
You were.
Okay.
Actually, why didn't any of us think about trying to find the other side of that hole out here?
Oh.
Because it wouldn't be out here.
Because God wouldn't let us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, shucks.
Damn it. Spoiled again by God.
We have the maypole and square. Okay.
I was wondering why there was a giant stick in the middle of that circle.
Yep. And would you have learned about...
Maypole. Yay!
Don't
Yes, if you want to, we can leave our friends behind.
Coach is
Actually-
gonna climb up in there and be like that one meme of the cat on top of the power line. I see what's gone up here, but me.
And if you look to the left of the constables,
That's where we're taking the rat.
as soon as I get this where you know what, that's good enough. I will need to move the, there we go. So the Tanner is Talithel Starheart. He's an elf whose wife is the tailor, and she is human. So she goes by Elizabeth Tanner. So Talithel, when they married, actually took her name. So he's Starheart. He's Starheart dash Tanner.
He's the Star Tanner.
So I was literally just thinking of the joke. I was hoping I could walk in there and ask for Taylor the Tanner and Tanner the Tailor.
That's funny.
And
like it.
they actually have 4 half-elf children, but I have not come up with names for them yet.
So a few of them won't last the winter. You don't need to worry about naming them.
Andrew.
Wow, dude, really? Okay. So that takes care of the big names in town. So let me then move you guys to the regional map. I will lay some titles there.
Alright. Man, Evenok is going wide with this map.
Well, it's Evenok as well as also
Jen.
Jen's Howard's character. So
So y'all just you're mapping out the local area and getting maps of the area around y'all. Effectively.
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, because Howard, being a ex-mercenary and taking a rather militaristic view of his character, is doing the whole. He wants to know everyone and everything that's around the town and whatnot.
Yeah.
So this will help me, lay down some stuff that will become important later in game. So, let's see here. Let's see how this is going to look. See if I need to change the.
I was gonna make the joke about Gojir and 147 are just walking around trying to talk to a constable and play music. Evenok just like goes on an epic adventure and starts just like mapping out everything, which involves.
While dancing, because that's a cute tune.
Oh wow, that placed it right where I wanted it.
Hey.
So, okay.
First try.
God. Okay. I'm guessing I don't have to actually label the fact that these little various shapes over here is farmlands.
No. Well, no. Now that we know, I mean.
Okay. Ah, yes. Can't forget her. All right. Good old Aliana.
Unforgettable.
So, Aliana, you all learn, is the local witch.
Does she float in water?
No.
No one has been able to find out. For two reasons. For 2 reasons. A, she's the basically when Brother Crane can't heal someone, you go to Aliana. She's a potion maker. She's also the local prostitute.
Ah, makes sense. You have to travel so many miles just to get some ass. Holy shit!
The map is not to scale, but it does take a bit of a trick. Yes.
You got to be dedicated to it, or near death. That too.
It's that fucking that one joke from basically every stand up comedian. Back in my day,
Right.
they made a walk 5 miles. Like it's taking it to its extreme here.
Right.
This mass of green and blue at the end of the river is the Marshes of Mist.
Okay.
The top right are the flesh pits.
By the way, the people on the screen, the stream can't see what we're looking at. Incidentally, just to let you know.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, they can't. Oh no!
What? What the?
Heresy!
Why is it not?
Quite heretical.
Do you have any of our tokens on the map? Maybe it's trying to stay looking at.
There
our
we go.
tokens.
I just kind of had to hide and re-show the capture.
There we are.
Yeah. Okay. So the large woods to the west are creatively called, if I remember correctly, it's just creatively called the Dark Woods.
Oh man, I thought you were just gonna say Big Wood.
No.
You're like, oh, glass.
And because one of you keeps bringing it up, I just don't remember which.
Me, probably.
No, probably me. I'm the mouthy one.
No, it's one of the boys.
Great.
That's most likely me. I've been talking. Is it the big red place?
Yeah.
Full of flesh destruction? It's
Will
obviously like
you
a
hush?
hotel.
Feel the blood.
I was just expecting a gigantic flesh form to come out of the ground.
This is normal.
This is okay. Ah, that's funny.
Oh shit! Oh man.
The fields of blood.
Maybe the Doomslayer is going to be just having a party there.
And I don't remember what I had the mountains called specifically, but
Are they the Mountains of Madness?
no. That little cave there is to show the entrance for the kobold mines.
Ah!
Because there is actually a tribe of kobolds that
Girlfriend.
mine the mines, and they have a precarious treaty with the residents of Evrad's Crossing.
We can make our own cold-blooded club. Yay!
Okay, so
Am I-
oh, what? I forgot one last thing.
I'm gonna have to make the itty bitty teeny meeting.
If you go all the way down to the bottom, fracking A. Did I not? Why do I named them? Okay. I'm just gonna put ruins for right now. I know I named them. I can't seem to find the name right at the moment. So But down here at the bottom of the map is the ruins of an ancient city. So, alrighty. So that at least you get most of that information from easily enough from maps and the locals. Now, Evanok.
Yes, sir.
Because of your roles, I will let you find out a little more information about a particular place or person from your 11.
Okay.
And then you can learn a lot of information from about a particular place or person, but from the 21.
Ooh. All right, with my 11, I would like to know the history of if there are any other, like, it's one thing to have rats in a cellar. It's another to have those ginormous steroid suckers walking through there.
The giant rats?
Yes, the ones that are going to make great pelts. Really good boots, but it's one thing to have that, but it's for a large one. I need to know if there's any other incidents such as this, then see if there's any progressive history to be able to find any trends.
Aside from your average farmers having to deal with rats in the granaries and the feeds.
Yeah, but I'm not looking for rat information. I'm looking for like anything that's out of the ordinary, that's not normal. Yep.
Then you pretty much... okay. You're going to have to be
You want me to get more specific?
You're going to have to be a little more specific, at the very least, as to a particular region. Because basically, if you ask, is there anywhere that has weird stuff going on, people are going to say the Fields of Blood, the Marshes of Mist, and the Dark Woods.
You're right. Okay. So, with that, we were supposed to go talk to we were supposed to investigate, like, the farmers, right? So I would like to ask townsfolk.
Not right at the moment.
I said eventually. So while I'm still standing in town, I am making this map. I can casually ask someone, hey, have there been any odd occurrences that are extremely out of the ordinary that anybody has noticed going on, let's say in the past 6 months? Like anything that's really odd. Is it still too vague?
Well, either that or I'm going to need to start dropping plot hooks for stuff that's into the future. So, okay.
Don't jeopardize the story.
Huh?
Don't jeopardize the story.
Well, okay. So
I can wait for people to come and tell me. I don't need all the information at this moment. Okay.
I was about to say, the primary thing that's been happening oddly recently that I can at least drop a few hints on. Let me double check my quest log here.
Please.
They're a rancher to the north of town. Some of his livestock has been found. Butchered doesn't even quite do it justice.
Like shredded ripped apart like a beast?
Pretty much. But it only seems to be happening once or twice a month.
During any type of like full moon or new moon?
Well, the farmer hasn't quite put that two and two together yet, so he can't tell you
yet. Okay. Okay.
But I, as the GM, will say you're on the right track because that is the next adventure. There's also a goat farmer that's a little more northeast of town, who some of his goats have just been outright disappearing.
Ooh.
So, like, no trace of them.
So cows mutilated and goats missing.
Yep.
So something big is walking around eating something.
Definitely kind of seems to be that way. So what?
Say again.
I was making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then I don't know how to use that bigger one.
Well, if you were to ask anyone what the weirdest thing,
that's what I wanted to know. What is the most like, whoa, we've never, something outrageous.
And that's the Fields of Blood.
Fields of Blood. Yeah, why is it called the Fields of Blood?
Well, since you rolled a 21, you're going to learn quite a bit about it here.
Yay, I've got notes. Let me turn the page. Ugh.
So...
I really am taking hand notes. I just drew the map as well.
So, the Fields of Blood are called such. There was once an ancient battle that took place there, a really large one. And as far as any historical records show, both sides pretty much slaughtered each other to almost non-existence. And the area, it was such a large battle and covered such a large area, the area seemed to just kind of soak up all the blood from all of the dead bodies. And shit don't really grow there right anymore.
But the ground is still soaked with blood.
I mean, if you step on it, it's not exactly like it goes squish, but because it was a really shit ass long time ago. But it definitely
magical means that
it definitely has affected the region. Most you barely see any crows flying around in that area. Any natural life avoids that area like the plague. And it is known that there are some wandering undead that just wander the fields. Sometimes they come out and make themselves a nuisance to the good farmers and travelers on the road, but that has gone down a bit since the necromancer moved in.
Well, gosh. Of course. That was my next question, because anywhere there's blood, there's necromancers.
So if you actually look in the upper right corner, you will see a tower. That is the Tower of Lord Drath Hexatorus.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Could you please type that into the...
I will do so.
Thank you.
The Hexatorus, and all I can think of is a giant bull in the shape of a hexagon.
I like Tauruses, so it's good.
I have to make a obligatory dead good deal joke. He's gonna sell us afterlife insurance.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I would. I would like it very much.
that down at least a little.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. One of the few publicly known wizards in the world. Unfortunately, because of no one really knew he existed until he took up residence in the Fields of Blood, and being the fact that he's a necromancer has pretty much guaranteed that even though everyone knows he's a wizard, no one's going to do anything about it. Except for maybe you all. I mean, that could be a possibility, I suppose. But Lord Drath has he pretty much calls himself the Lord of the Fields of Blood. Though eyewitness accounts say that there are more undead wandering the fields than there were before, there have been less of them leaving the fields. So he's at least been keeping the shit from spilling over.
He's a keeper.
There is also
a good job, mate. Like a good job that is necessary for these people, preventing an undead uprising.
There is also a
That
black
makes
carriage that is occasionally seen leaving or heading towards the Fields of Blood. And the people of Evrad's Crossing know that that is the Lord's messenger. There's a cloaked figure that drives the carriage that is the quote-unquote messenger.
It's his assistant.
No one knows who or what he is. And everyone tries to give that carriage a wide berth if they can help it. Because no one wants to deal with.
And we don't know if he's a hugger as well.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So,
You never know until you try.
Yeah, well, we're just that ambitious.
Most people will definitely count their blessings in the fact that no one has ever really seen Lord Drath before.
What is Lord Drath counting his blessings that no one has ever hugged him? Think about Lord Drath.
You will have to find that out yourself.
The hard way.
Yeah.
Do you too seek friendship?
So,
Okay.
now there is something marked on that actually does have a mark. I just remembered does have a mark on the map, although they are not there yet. But if you look just to the bottom left of Evrad's Crossing, you'll see what looks like a little encampment. That is because there is a group of gypsies that comes by a couple times a year, and that's where they camp out.
Down, Kojir. Down.
Kojir's kind of he's hungry for that rat.
So if I have coin, they have where? Got it.
When they show, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do I still have the ability to find out if there's anyone residing in the Dark Woods?
Nope.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Okay. Is that all the information my 21 will get me?
Yep.
Alrighty. Thank you very much.
So.
I have notes.
For days?
Yes. Actually, I've already filled up 3 pages.
All right.
I drew the map.
So, there was one thing I did want to kind of play out a bit, so I will move everyone back to the Evrad's Crossing map.
We return.
Yeah.
And, because I believe S147 was wanting to talk to the constable at some point.
Yes. I figured you would let Jacob, you do Kajir's thing first, and Evanok do her thing.
Well, Kajir was just performing, so give me a quick second.
When is Kajir not performing?
I know, right?
That's a good point.
Never. Right now, my
So, now are you going to perform all 6 days?
Picking and agreeing. All 6 days. Even in his sleep.
Your music.
I mean,
I've heard "Live and Die" by rock and roll before, but damn, man.
let's say I perform 5 out of the 6 days. 1 day off, the rest of it. I'm trying to earn coin.
5. All right.
You need to give him a day to miss him, you know?
Yeah.
Then give me. Oh, Lord. You had to pick an odd number, didn't you? You know what? Give me 3 performance checks. I'm not gonna have you roll 5. That's just wrong.
Ooh!
Ooh! Ooh! Nice. Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, then people got offended, so he switched over to something else.
Alright, so there was definitely a day or two there where just you were not able to catch the mood of everyone properly. But for the other about 3 days or so, you actually earned yourself about 12 gold.
Ooh.
Nice. Stonks.
So,
That's supposed to add that.
all right. And Drew.
I want to go to the constable and ask, basically request permission to patrol this area
Oh.
Well,
and enforce local laws.
you when you approach, he's actually working out back behind his rather small house. So what?
The 147 will just approach and go, "Do you need help?"
He looks over. Ah, you must be what was it? Sentinel, right?
That is correct. This unit is Sentinel Series 147.
Ah, that's why they were calling you S-147. Okay. Well, I guess you've heard I'm Constable Theron, or you can just call me, Constable Jeff, or just Constable.
Pilot as Constable Jeff.
As for help, well, do you know how to swing a hammer?
S-147 just looked at his hand.
Will these work?
No.
I can try.
147 basically was made for battle, but he'll
Yeah.
try building with it.
Well, he'll have you getting him supplies. In basic, all right, hand me the such and such hammer, hand me the nails. He figured at least you could do that easily enough.
147 just has the entire workbench in his hands as he's doing this.
So what can I do for you?
This unit requires permission to patrol this area.
Oh. Now, why
it
would you...
become safer with this unit patrolling? There are rats.
147 just leans over when he says that, as if he's talking about some deep, dark, dangerous threat.
He's like, yes, I had heard about Master Tillman's rat problem. I heard you all took care of it. I was glad to hear it. Well, I've never really needed a patrol per se. Not to say that I'm going to tell you don't do it. I'm just saying I've never really needed a patrol before. However, some of the townsfolk and some of the local farmers have requested that I try to train them up a bit in some martial skills. So guess you could say I've started a small militia in case of emergencies. And if you want to help me with that, I'd be more than happy to have your assistance.
147 looks as if he's about to say something. His light turns blue for a second.
Processing.
His light turns back to orange.
This unit would like to enlist in helping out this small militia you speak of.
Okay. I'll need to check my papers as to when the next when the next training meeting was. But I will definitely make sure that you are made aware as to when that will be. I always have it here.
Do you have other units like myself?
No. And in fact, the only reason why I'm not gaping at you like some ignorant fool is because I have heard of your kind from some of my old compatriots.
This unit hopes you have only heard good things.
147 is completely aware that he's likely not heard any good things.
Yeah, he's kind of like,
We are most efficient.
I wouldn't necessarily say I've heard good, but I wouldn't necessarily say I've heard bad either. I've just heard.
147 just kind of nods.
Oh, that's 16. Okay.
The Warforged are Zon's pride and joy.
Yes, so I have heard.
With your permission, I will begin my patrol.
If you want. Although, to be honest, the only time I would say I would really need you to patrol would be at night. Because
This unit has already volunteered to watch out for more rats. They are dangerous.
Speaking of which, I think I remember hearing something about a hole down in the storeroom.
It was very small, but a big rat came out of it.
Well, we'll have to talk to Wolf and see what we can do about patching that up.
147 just kind of like does a charade, like hand motion to try and like give the idea of how big the rat was.
All right. So, well, you know what?
Yes? No.
Let's do this. You patrol around a couple days. We'll see how the townsfolk react to it, and we'll go from there.
I see. Would they have a problem with one of my
Well,
kind?
well, the fact that you were part of the group that helped deal with the rats at the inn will definitely earn you some. Huh?
They are much safer with a sentinel watching them. I must inform them.
Well, most of them probably won't know just what you are.
I see.
So, I would say, okay, I'm starting to hear an echo of myself from someone.
Oh no.
Do I need to lean back?
So how do I?
I was leaning a bit closer, so my headphones may have been coming through. I'll lean back.
Yeah, actually. Nope, still hearing it. Da-da-da. Although I'm getting it from you, Drew. Yeah.
Crazy. I'll unplug my headphones and plug them back in.
Okay. So. Anyway. But he's just like, you know what, just... You know what, actually, let's do this. Why don't you, let's say every day for a couple hours, you come and see me. I'll introduce you to some of the people, kind of let them, introduce you to them too. Just so they know who and what you are before you start walking around. Don't want anyone trying to get the wrong idea.
I see. They
That
are
way.
not used to the presence of a sentinel.
I'm sorry?
They must be introduced. They are not used to the presence of a sentinel. They must be introduced.
No.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Most of them have never heard of your kind. So, actually, considering the group you traveled with, you all are going to be the talk of the town for years.
What is a year?
Measurement of time, tracking solar cycles.
I see.
1 year is one cycle of the sun.
This unit was aware of time, but not why it was. Thank you.
Well, the why would be so that we can track things and keep tabs on things and humans are weird like that sometimes, I'll tell you.
147 just does like the really awkward full body nod.
So,
Indeed. Is there anything else?
not that I can think of, unless you've got some more questions.
He stops for a second.
Do you know who sent the rats?
Well, I hope no one sent the rats. As to why they were here, I can't really say either. There's been enough odd stuff going on here recently that's just, well, hence the militia and hence sending word out for you guys.
They existed without purpose. How strange.
Yeah.
With that, 147 puts back down the table.
Thank you for humoring me.
He walks out and begins, like their agreed upon patrol. Just walks around until sees what he can do.
Oh, I'm gonna hear about this one, aren't I? All right.
Hopefully not from Zon.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll anything?
Nah.
Alright.
Because not much is really going to be happening yet.
Yeah, I'm just walking up and down a road.
Yeah. I'd say that will be a good place to stop.
Alright.
So,
I had a
now,
lot of fun.
so what?
I had a lot of fun.
Oh, that is good to know. Before we do get into GBUs, though, let me, okay, that actually looks pretty good. Does anyone have any questions? This actually goes out to those in chat as well. If anyone has any questions or anything of that sort.
What are your questions, chat? We have the answers.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Byron, you're gonna have to believe in yourself.
I do believe in myself. That doesn't necessarily mean that they have questions. Although I see that Laws was here. That's good.
My only question is, like, and it might be a bit silly of me to say this, but should we be wary of the rats? I feel like they're gonna come.
No. Once you get the hole patched up, the rats are done.
Do I just help?
Unfortunately, I do know that sometimes I will drop a plot hook that the players want to take way too far out. So I will nip that one in the bud right now.
To us? No.
But Ivan, the
No.
it's so interesting.
Be that as it may.
Like 147 just standing there like,
It's a hole in the wall. Come on.
You're so convincing.
Oh, shit.
the rats are just rats, man.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
And to be real, the reason I asked him who sent the rats was because I wanted to, with the big rat, grapple it and ask it directly who sent you.
You do realize it's dead, right?
Yes, I wanted to do that, but I couldn't. It's dead. Which, good shot, Mom. Good shot.
Thank you.
I can imagine like the rat jumped out, was like doing the super fucking like kind of like the Indiana Jones where the swordsman's coming out, he's swinging the sword, but the rat's like gnashing his teeth, and you just pull out the fucking crossbow, fucking face.
I actually have heard the story as to why they filmed that scene that way.
Huh.
Harrison Ford had dysentery, so and he was like throwing up constantly, like every time they tried to do that scene because they wanted him to use the whip, but he looked to Spielberg and Lucas. He was like, I can't do it. Like, I'm too sick. So that's why they just had him pull out his gun and shoot him.
Yeah.
And why they worked a scene in, I think it was Temple of Doom, where it was something similar and he reached for his gun but he didn't have it, so then he had to go to the whip so they could still do a scene like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Makes sense.
it's a little
Bring it back full
movie
circle.
trivia for everyone.
Yay.
All right. Let's get to GBUs. And let's start with you know what? Let's roll it. Drew, let's start with you.
So, my good, I'm gonna put towards the how humorous that boss fight was. That not the boss fight, but the entire like small segment of us fighting rats. That was incredibly humorous because just the fucking it was literally a cat and a lizard, both things that eat rats.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get the mental image of have you ever seen a snake eat a rat, just the slurping of the tail?
Yeah.
The bad, I would have to say, would be the actually, I don't really have much to complain about. I'm really fishing here.
It's a try to give me something.
The only bad I can really think of is that there was a couple of times where the chat couldn't see at all what we were doing, and none of us picked up on it. And that's really on all of us.
Okay, that I definitely say is fair.
The ugly I would have to give to Kajir, because he was Jacob was very silent throughout most of the thing, but he was having tech issues, so it's understandable.
Okay, but Now, you said that's why you're giving it to him, or what did he do to you that you think?
I just feel like he could have talked up more and got his voice out more.
So you're giving him a ugly for that? Okay.
We kind of just, okay, you have to understand, we're very analytical Asperger's people. So when you say ugly, we literally try to find something negative to be able to fill that slot. If it does not mean ugly.
No.
What?
Like,
Let's say, what are you saying, Drew?
It's not necessarily a negative. It's just when you were talking about uglies before, it was more like saying things that needed to be improved upon.
No, that's actually the bads. Uglies is something that
Definitely misunderstood.
that someone, basically you point out something that someone else did that you feel deserves extra recognition.
Oh, okay. Then
So like and for an example, Ivanok and her crit.
Thank you.
would be could be used as an ugly. Although I tried to say not just what dice rolls are, because obviously we don't really have much control over that, but sometimes the dice roll so epically that it cannot be ignored.
Right, and I'm giving the ugly to Kajir because I really found it funny every time he went back up with the rat.
Oh God, yes.
Like,
Okay.
hey, I have food.
That good role playing, that works.
We're still learning.
So, all right. So that means then, Jake, you are next.
Okay, so good. I think that you did a lot better on this session for pacing and everything and keeping me going forward, and being a little bit more prepared. I definitely say that's a good. Bad, I'd have to say, would have to be the research section with when you were showing stuff on the map. That probably drew out a little too long for stream, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because we all were kind of waiting a long time for that to go on, but it's not really that bad of a situation. That might be something that we could do, like roll that stuff, and then by the time we come back on the next stream, you can have all of your stuff, your P's and Q's lined up to give her all the information at once. That way, you're not drawing too much time right there at the end with that, because that can kind of be time consuming.
Okay.
In terms of ugly or awesome, whichever way we want to say it, because I do like what Katie Krabs said in that one. I would have to say that the maps and everything looked really good, and I would like to. Wait, we can't give you the ugly, can we?
No, I cannot. It has to be one of the other players.
That's right. Okay, so then I take that back. Then it'll be for 147 because of him roasting a rat on the inside and working that out like a champ.
Honestly,
right.
I'm gonna be real with you. When that happened, I legit was considering, like, if this rat survives, 147 is gonna have a new friend.
Oh,
It's not leaving. It stays in the chest cavity.
Oh my God.
He
Okay.
has something to feed and to pretend like he's eating.
All right, and Jen.
Okay, well, the good has to be how, yes, I have to give it to you. High five, Byron. This was way better done. We had less tech support, so we just still had tech support, but less tech support.
Less
So
tech
therefore,
issues.
It's way easier, so we were able to like get ourselves together, and it really, I liked it. It lasted longer, even though I really wish Howard had been here. Still, every time that we do these sessions, they're just going to get better and better and better. So, for us, and I, don't you hopeful? You better have that faith, mister.
Hey, I unfortunately do prescribe to the chaos chaos theory. There is always the chance that something is going to bork.
I'm a quantum sorceress. I know. I live on that fact. So, but and then the bad. I think we might want to try 7:30, 6:30.
Okay.
Only for the fact that because it's so hot here in Texas.
Okay.
And the humidity is really hard. me driving home every night, if I don't carb up a little bit before I get in the car to come home, I sweat it off on the way home. When I walked in the door, I was dizzy and kind of out of it, and then I felt really bad because I was trying to recover enough time because I want to make time. I'm one of those people that want to be on time.
Yeah.
So,
no, we can push it back. That's fine.
Thank you. Just the 30 minutes. I don't want to keep everybody up too late. I'm not really trying to, cause any problems. I just want to be fully prepared. And when we walked in the door, I was handed dinner, and I'm trying to uncross my eyes and shove food in and digest it. And by the time I started coming up, we were starting. So I just want to be more there, because it's not fair.
Not a problem.
But, I want to give you the ugly awesome because I love the lore bit. We were able to see the map. We were able to get some more information.
Well, see, that's what the good is for.
Well, I said the good, that everything was great. We had everything together. It lasted a long time, and we were able to get a lot of stuff done and get a lot of good information. So, but I am going to have to give it to Drew and that damn rat in his chest, because I did not expect that. And he was completely like talking to it like it could understand him, like, you should not be there, you need to get back to my feet. That was brilliant. It was so much fun.
Please stay outside of 5 feet of this unit.
So yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, let me deal out those cards. Wait. Actually, I did that wrong. Great. Well, I know. Okay, I can do it this way. One card to you and Kojir. Deal. There we go. So, and please don't forget that you all have those.
Oh man, I have 3 uglies. I'm fucking hideous.
I am not against renaming them, but it's gonna take me a bit because I've called them uglies for so long.
Listen, man, I just find the humor in it.
Most people do too. I'd say that not much of the humor you have spat out about it is new, but
yeah.
So, but if it is confusing for everyone, I will try to we can't call them awesomes or something.
Thank you, Daddy. I appreciate you.
May we please get a refresher on what the ugly points do?
Basically, you can spend them to gain advantage on a roll.
Ah.
And if I remember correctly, I do believe I had said I would also allow you to be able to spend them even after you've made the roll. So basically, you make a roll, and then if you got really low, you can spend an ugly to roll the second die, hoping that it's higher.
Okay.
So.
Makes sense. Is there any more closing statements we need to give the chat before we go raid Howard?
Well, I don't know. He is still live. He is still streaming, but according to this, he only has 2 viewers, so I don't know if game is actually still going or not. But we could definitely we can definitely go do that. So, but I would say good gaming, everyone.
Thank you.
I did enjoy as well, and we will see everyone in 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. You guys have a great day.
All right.
I think they're in a fight right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, good time for a raid.
Right. Take care, everyone. Thank you.
Sound the drums of war.